Hi guys, how you doing, and welcome to another video. Okay, so today I'm doing something completely different. Normally I talk about 40k fantasy, which I haven't really done for the last 3 weeks because I've been very busy doing other things. Plus I've just painted a crap load of stuff, and real life stuff takes over. I've got real life stuff to do. So I thought I'd address a few things because lately I've started getting comments that haven't really got anything to do with my model making or painting skills. Now, you'll be pleased to hear this video is not about asking you for money. This video, I'm not taking my kids away anywhere. I'm not doing anything other than talking about why I'm so fucked off with this community, and why I feel this community has gone to shit. So basically, lately I've been getting comments, and we're just going to address me for the second. And I just want, there's a disclaimer first of all, there's just so you can tell how pissed off I am and how flustered I am that I'm making this video. Okay, so as a disclaimer, I just want you guys to know that I've never claimed to be the best painter in the world. I've never claimed to be the best model maker in the world. I'm just a guy that enjoys what I do. Now, I started this channel off, that was the end of the disclaimer, I started this channel off quite a while back. And you know what, from the guys that were with me from the beginning, I've always talked about sharing and caring, showing stuff to people and teaching stuff to people, which has been awesome. Now, I've been privileged to know some great people from YouTube, and on my way up to where I am at the moment, and I don't see this as a giant pedestal or anything like that. I just see it as a guy who enjoys model making and painting, keeping my inner child happy. That's what it's always been about. And it's always been about talking to people and meeting people. Now, I've been very privileged to know quite a few lovely people from this community. I've been to shows where I've met you guys, and I've never met the most amazing people that are so fanatical about their hobbies and what they do. It's absolutely amazing, absolutely lovely. But lately I've been getting comments that have got nothing to do with my fucking painting skills or my model making skills. And this is how pissed off I'm getting, because people, at some point I've had to get the police involved, and on one person that was just being out of order, and leaving me dirty messages and leaving me comments and stuff like that were just out of order. And to the point where they threatened my life and threatened me by saying that they were going to get their mates after me, and they were going to come and get me if I did something again. Now, it's really weird that for two years my life has been beautiful, quiet and happy, and all of a sudden someone's come back and shit's kicking off. So I'm not saying that it's got anything to do with it, I'm just saying that it's just weird. And all of a sudden I'm like put in this situation where I've now got to get the police involved. And that's how fucking ridiculous this has got, where I've now had to get the police involved because you threatened me. Which means that you were saying stuff that you've been on my Facebook, looked on my Facebook, and you were saying stuff that you could only know from my Facebook. So obviously you're either on my Facebook as a friend, because I do add you guys onto Facebook if you contact me, and I end up putting you on there. We talk and I put you on there. I love meeting people. But when my life's threatened with a beating, which I'm more than happy to meet up and let's just do this, because I'm 6'4", I kind of like a ruckus every now and then. When I was younger, I was a bit of a tearaway. You know what? I kind of guess I can handle myself now. So if that's what you want, come and get it. But when you do that, that's out of order, because you're stepping over a line. You can be a keyboard warrior by all means, but don't threaten me. And then next, I'm starting to get comments on product placement. I was an idiot yesterday or the other day that commented, calling my subscribers half-wits. And that just riled me straight away. But the fact is that you have to distinguish yourself at some point of whether you're just a hobbyist or whether you treat your channel like a business. So I think Dredd pulled this up a while ago. Now Dredd and myself, you can tell I'm really fucking pissed off. Dredd is a beautiful guy who I'm very privileged to be great friends with, and I've worked on. He helped me build my roads for me for my board. The guy's a fucking genius, and if you look at his work, he's a genius, and I love Dredd to bits, and I play games with him online, and you know, he's a cool guy. Now he made a statement not long ago, and he took the video down after a while because he just wanted to make a point about people getting stuff. But and we've had this conversation loads and loads of times. You've got to distinguish from yourself being a hobby to a business. Now, the difference between being a hobbyist is that it's just pure pleasure. Okay, you're doing it as a pure thing for pleasure, and it's fun, and it's just showcasing your stuff around. When you take it to that next step and you're turning it into a business, you're making money out of your YouTube channel. Now, there's loads of commission painters out there that say, "Oh, I'm not a business. I'm not a business." But if you're selling your wares, you're selling your fucking wares, okay, on YouTube, showcasing your stuff and getting commissions from it, you're a business. That's the difference. So from being this hobbyist to a business, there's a fine line. You can be a hobbyist and you can get sent stuff because companies will contact you to send you stuff. Now, this is another thing me and Dredd have talked about in the past. And he made a point on his video where he said, well, share it out. Well, do you know what? Anybody that knows me, I share all my stuff out. And Dredd will verify that. And everybody that knows me will verify that. Because do you know what? I do that because I don't need tons and tons of stuff. And some stuff I just can't use. Some miniatures, you know, as beautiful as they are, just I can't use them. Because it's not something I'm collecting. And I tend to build stuff that I'm collecting. And so when you see videos, or you watch me doing stuff, it's because I've had a mad moment where I just want to build something like the Nurgle Nighttime. That was just one of those moments where I went, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could put this and this together? And I did it. But if you know me, then you know that I give stuff away and I pass stuff on to other people. So it kind of riles me when people go round saying, oh, well, you must be getting paid to put this stuff out there. Oh, you must be paid by Warlord to put stuff out there because it's just weird that, you know, he's advertising their products. Have you ever fucking thought that maybe I just like the product? Do you know what? You might as well just say now, okay, that I get paid by Sony for using their camera. Sony are paying me to use their camera. You might as well say that Games Workshop pay me because I advertise their models on my channel. Every fucker that puts up stuff on their channel from different companies are being paid. No. I can put my hand on my heart, look you straight in the fucking eye, and I can tell you, I don't get paid for my stuff. I put it up there because I like the product. Do you know what? The guys at Warlord are what Games Workshop was in the 80s. Now, a lot of you aren't going to remember the 80s because you weren't around then. And if you're like me, okay, I'm 44 years old. I'm 45 this year. Fuck, that's nearly 50. 5 years from 50, dude. And if I'm still painting models and I'm 50, then there's something going desperately wrong in my life. Or I've made it and I'm very successful that I'm still playing with toys and models. Who knows, man? An inner kid is just part of my life. But the fact is that I like dealing with that company. They like dealing with me. I love the enthusiasm they have for their products. And do you know what? I never thought I'd get into fucking Second World War. I never thought I'd play historical games. I was 40k, 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 40k. And the only reason I got into that is they allowed us to come up and have a look around. We had a really great day out. It was Kev and myself. And if you know Kev, Kev's one of my oldest and dearest friends. And we went up there, and this shows you the kind of care and enthusiasm this company has for their products. They invited us around to the boss's house for a cup of tea and play on his own personal table. And now, bear in mind, we hadn't even played the game. I'd just seen some videos here and there, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm interested. We played it. It was the most easiest game I've ever played. And then from that moment on, I was sold. You know, and I was completely sold. And I've so much so, I built a board, I've just been getting models and painting stuff. You can contact them and ask if they pay me, and they will tell you no, because they don't pay me. Like everything else, when someone says to me, Temps, how do I get into computer games? Because I used to get messages from kids that want to get into computer games because they knew that I used to work in computer games. And I said, well, I'll find out for you. I'll do some videos. And I did some videos for them. Now, you, whoever you are, or whatever your thing you're into, just because you didn't like those videos, it doesn't mean and someone else found them useful by learning how to become an art director, how to get into computer games, social media and stuff like that. That's what it was there for. It wasn't for you. It may not have been for you, but it may have been for someone else. Like everything else that I do, I only put product up on my channel if I like it. Now, if somebody said to me, why don't you ever do any bad reviews saying how bad it is? Why the fuck should I do a bad review? Why should I put something up and say this is shit? Because it may be a really good product, and just because it didn't work for me, it may mean I just had a bad batch. And I'm not about to ruin a company just because people want videos of me slagging stuff off. There's plenty of other channels out there that you can go to and you can watch. Okay? You can go there and you can watch. If you're unhappy with the way I perform my stuff and the way I put my stuff up, feel free to unsubscribe, because that is your right as a human being. That's the choice you have. But don't come on my channel, make scandalous accusations, okay, and then, or come on my channel and threaten me, because believe me, I've been doing this for, what, 6 years now, 7 years? I've only ever blocked 3 people. 3 people. I had a video that offended someone, so I took that video down, because there was a certain word that was used in that video, so I just took it down. But don't come on my channel, threaten me, and make wild accusations, because believe me, you wouldn't say it to my face. I dare you to say it to my face, because you wouldn't. Because behind a keyboard, you've got this little protection. It stops you and me having any sort of communication other than the written word. Now, if you can't face me and put that in my face and say to me, blah, 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 or whatever you want to say, then don't put it up there. Okay? That's just about me. Okay? I've worked really hard. I have a real life job and I have my YouTube job. Now, I'm trying to turn my YouTube into a business. And you know what? I still haven't charged companies, and I don't charge companies to put stuff up there. This is how fucking choked I am right now and how angry I am. I never charge companies to put their stuff up on my channel. If I don't like it, it doesn't go up on my channel. If I like it and I have a sense that these people are so powerfully behind their own product and they really believe in their product, I will talk about it and show it, as long as it fucking works and I like it. It doesn't go up there otherwise. And do you know what? Ages ago, and Dred mentioned this to me not long ago, he said that you did a video where you talked about, someone asked you where do you get your money from. Do you know what? I didn't have to do a video about how I get my money, and it was a bit out of order being asked, because do you know what? I didn't ask you where you get your car from. I don't ask you, you know, where did you get that money? Where did you get the money to buy that model from and stuff like that. But the fact is that, you know what? I kind of try to keep everything quite open, and I'm quite easy to talk to. And I like to think when people see me, they can come over to me and they can just talk to me, because I love talking about the hobby and I love finding out what they've got. And I've had, like I said, and I've ranted earlier on, I've been privileged to meet some amazing people that subscribe to my channel that I've met throughout, whether they be children, whether they be adults, whether they be older than me or the same age as me. They've always had that one connection, which is the stuff that we do for a living. Do you know what? If I could travel the world to different countries and go and meet people that subscribe to my channel, if I had the money to do that, I would just do that. Go meet people, talk about their stuff. But I don't. And so this is the only way that I can communicate. And it riles me when shit comes up like that. It does. Talk about my model making skills. Tell me I'm a crap model maker. Fine. Tell me that I leave mould lines still on there, because fuck it, I don't care. No one else has to have it. It's for me. Okay? I don't do commission work for the pure fact that I like to be able to do what I want to do. And I've had 2 people allow me to do commission work. And do you know what? I've had so much shit over the years. I've had friends who I thought were best friends, and I've done everything, given them amount of stuff I've given people is unbelievable, only to find out that they're the ones that are thumbing down my videos and talking behind my back and taking credit for stuff that I've done and rubbishing me to companies and stuff like that. You know, I've lost friends because of that. Because unfortunately I'm one of these people that doesn't take the bullshit. Not interested. You can fuck off. But at the end of the day, I'm the most approachable person. I've got two sides to me. I don't take bullshit. And do you know what? If you're passionate about what you do, I'm right behind you. I will help you. And that's something that I've stuck by. Be kind to people on your way up, and they'll be kind to you on your way down. That's one of the things that I've stuck to throughout my entire life. So let's talk about community, because do you know what? I've never met a community that are so fucking bitchy. And before you say, well, hold on, it's not all like that. No, there's some fucking amazing champions out there. People like AC Beers, an amazing guy. You know, I miss the days where Canvas One was doing his videos and stuff like that. I rarely ever see a video. But life moves on, things change. This generation of community people, there's some real champions out there that are striving to push. I mean, I get asked all the time to advertise channels on my channel. Now, the reason why I don't do it is because if I do one, then I've got to do every single person, and that would take up, I get like 20 people asking, you know, over a period of 2 days, can you promote my channel? Can you promote my channel? Dude, do you know what? I wish I could, but if I did it for one person, then I've got to open the floodgate and do it for everybody. And that's unfair of me to say that, because you guys support my channel. But I don't have time in the day to fill my requirements of wanting to do 3 videos a week. And do you know what? I do the bolt action videos because it's something that I'm painting at the moment. But I will be doing another heresy army, because I'm determined to build a new heresy army, and I'm busy working on, well, if you see my Facebook stuff, you know it's Ultramarines, because I've never painted Ultramarines in my life, so I want to give it a go. But I think lately it's become more, the community's become something of small pockets of individual groups. It's no longer this big wide spectrum of, wow, we're doing this, we're doing that. Maybe because, you know, the people that were really heavily set into the community have now taken a step back, or, do you know, stopped making the videos. You know, these things happen because stuff goes on, people change, or, do you know what, their lives, something happens in their lives that, you know, change. I mean, we used to do 40k battles all the time, but, you know, Hayden's moved away. Kev is no longer around. Well, he's around every now and then. And I did a 3-year campaign before Heresy was like the Heresy. And we were doing the Great Crusades and stuff. You know what? That's 3 years of building a 45-foot board, painting models, building stuff. It kind of takes a lot out of you. And, you know, it kind of killed my love for the hobby afterwards. That's 3 years of my life taken up just focused on actively running a major campaign that had people in different countries playing in it as well. And do you know what? It was amazing. And we all met up on the final weekend and we had this most amazing game. Now, I'm not saying that's never going to happen again, but it's not happening for me at the moment because I'm busy doing other things, and I'm busy, you know, developing my channel. I mean, I had a whole rebrand. I know a lot of people don't like the music, but do you know what? Mike wrote that for me, a friend of mine, Mike, and it's the best thing I've ever had, music-wise. I mean, I love it. I love it. If I could turn it to a single, I would do. It's just so cool. It fits every criteria I like. West Coast punk, okay? Back in my skateboard days, back in the days where we were tearing away, running around the place and smashing, you know, road signs and stuff, being just fucking kids, basically. But I like it. And he had that in mind, and he's kept everything I like about what I like doing and put it into that little jingle. And it's amazing. So I'm going to keep it. That won't ever change. But the community as a whole, it's not what it was. But you've got to expect that because things change. I mean, it's like, why I say it's the most backstabby community at the moment. Maybe that's wrong, but all I ever hear is people ranting about why I get this or why does he get that. I'm a much better painter. Oh, look at my painting compared to his. He always leaves his mould lines on there. I don't give a fuck. It's just, I enjoy it. It's like when I got Khan. The uproar. People moaning about why I got it. Oh, he must be working with Forge World. You know, they must be sending him stuff early. No, it was a pure accident. I got it because they sent me the wrong thing. That's the only reason I got it. And I even contacted them saying, look, I'm about to do a video about this. I can stop right now. And they were like, no, you own it. Just go for it. It's your piece. Because I had pre-ordered it. But I was supposed to get my Games Day or Forge World Open Day ticket. And that was sent to me by accident. But these things happen. But the uproar for me getting that before everybody else was immense. And then all the stuff started to trickle. All the information trickling back because people can't wait to let you know. Do you know, and I've taken a step back in this community for two reasons, and that was two people that just fucked me up so badly that I just had to step away from the community and just do my own thing. And I do my own thing now. I'm not a lead signed to anybody. I don't do things. I look after my own channel, basically. I just concentrate on looking after my own channel. And you know what? I rarely get out there and do LinkedIn stuff with other people anymore, which is a shame. But I found it easier to do it like that because that way I don't get embroiled into any crap that goes on. I'm just in the background. And it's like it annoys the fuck out of me when people complain about models and just companies and stuff like that. Do you know what? No game is better than any other game. The worst thing you can do, and I've had spoken to these people not long ago when it all kicked off, but the worst thing you can do is slag off models and gaming systems that people collect. Because these people are fucking fanatical about what they collect, okay? It's like me turning around to someone and saying, do you know what? 40k, that's shit. That is such a shit game. It's really expensive. Why the fuck are you buying that? That's wrong for me to do that. That's out of order for me to do that. Because do you know what? There are gaming systems out there that are purely shit, okay? But the people that enjoy those games because it's passion. It's a passion of theirs. So you can't go round saying that that's shit because it's too expensive or I don't like it. Have you got your opinion? That's fine. Everybody's allowed an opinion, but you can't slag off someone else's gaming system because they're just as fanatical about it as you are, and that's out of order. No game is better than each other. There may be better playability to it and it may be cheaper, fine, but they've all got aspects to each thing that are better than the other. I like a few games now. Now I'm interested in getting involved in a few other games because Bolt Action made me go, okay, do you know what? There are other games out there that are really cool. I mean, I'm interested in playing Alien vs Predator. I'm interested in trying out some other games and stuff like that. But I don't get the chance to play as many games as I used to because all my friends have moved away. And, you know, eventually well, not all my friends, but all my friends that played 40k are really sort of all over the place. So I've taken a back seat in the community because I wanted just to focus on my channel and get out of the political arena that is the YouTube model making community or tabletop gaming community. I mean, I even got told the other day I'm one of the worst things about this hobby, which really fucking riled me because I don't do anything to anybody. I do not go out of my way to ruin people's lives. And when you've had it done to you, when someone is plotting and winding up and being a bastard in the background, and you're none the wiser, then it really does affect you. And believe me, it really did affect me. If I ever see the individual again, then I'd probably lose it. But then, you know what? It was just something, I can't even go on about it because it just annoys me. But the fact is that, do you know what? This community isn't as great as it used to be. But fucking hell, things change. New people step up. I mean, like I talked about Nick, IC Beers. The guy's a fucking champion. And he is a fucking champion. And there's probably other people out there that are pushing the hobby, but Do you know what I mean? For different game systems and stuff like that, because that's what they enjoy. But all at the end of the day, we all enjoy tabletop gaming. You know, it's those board game bastards we've all got to get. No, I'm joking. At the end of the day, we all enjoy this, and I'm fed up of having to listen to the crap that goes on, or hear that because I'm doing this or doing that, people think this and think that. You know what I mean? I don't care anymore. I was that riled at the beginning of this video that as I've ranted, I've probably talked about shit. I just need to get this off my chest. But to recap, basically at the end of the day, if you don't like my channel, then please leave, and don't let the door slap you on the arse on the way out, because unfortunately this is what I do, and my channel is going to turn into a business where I will be dealing with companies, and I will be showing product, but I won't get paid for it, because I have another business that looks after other things. I treat my YouTube channel like a business. I network so I can talk and find out what's going on in the gaming world and stuff like that, because I enjoy those things. Computer games is I'm a very passionate computer game player. You will find me on Steam under Templars Crusade 01. I've got 2 accounts on there. One that I couldn't remember the password for, so I started up a new one. But just add yourself to it. I play Ark, and I love that game. I play War Thunder because, again, I love that game. You will find me on GTA on there as well, because I like those games. I like gaming. I like tabletop gaming. I like model making. I like painting. That is what I do. This channel is about the things that I like, showcasing, getting stuff out there that I like. If I can show you tips and tricks along the way, then fantastic. But if you don't like my channel, and you don't like the way I do stuff, or you're just plain jealous at the end of the day, because do you know what, somebody talked to me about why do you get thumbs down for videos, because some of these videos are beautiful. I could shit gold. I could find the cure for cancer. I could find the formula for world fucking peace, develop a transporter that can teleport us from one planet to another planet, and I'd still get fucking thumbs down, because there's just idiots out there that just do it. And the people that I used to be friends with a long time ago, that's what they used to do to me. They used to just thumb down my videos. And I would think, why am I getting so many thumbs down? What am I doing wrong? And it's because it was them. Because they were arseholes. And they're no longer around. Well, they kind of are. But I don't talk to them anymore because I've moved on. But it affected me, and that's what happened. And you can't let it affect you. So today, I just want to apologise for my swearing, and do you know what, I've just had enough. I've had enough of the political bollocks that goes on YouTube. It's just a fucking model making community, that's all it is. I've just had enough of all the shit. So if you don't like my channel, just stop watching the videos. And if you think you're going to get me down by leaving abusive messages, well, the great thing is now there's laws in place which means I can get you. It means I can find you. And do you know what? I will. And I will press charges. And that's the great thing about it. And if I can't press charges, I'll just make sure YouTube shut you down, because I will find a way to get you shut down. So feel free to unsubscribe if you want to. If you're happy to stay on board and follow this journey and just be around, then stick around. I can't make you sit and watch. I can't always do how to do this and how to do that, but if I can, I will. And do you know what? It depends on what I'm building at the time, is how excited I am about stuff, is what I'm building basically. So if I'm building bolt action at the moment, because I really enjoy bolt action. And I'm building Knights Titans at the moment as well. I like building Knights Titans. There's nothing wrong with that. And I've got in my head that I'm going to do Ultramarines, so I'm going to be painting Ultramarines. So if you don't like my videos, like I said, feel free to go. But if you do, stick around, because you're going to be in for a real treat, because there's some amazing stuff coming up that you haven't seen before. So guys, again, I'm sorry for the swearing. I rarely ever do it, but that's how pissed off I am and fed up with all the bullshit that goes on. And you know what? Respect those people that champion stuff. Go out there, congratulate them. They're really amazing. They're amazing people. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you soon, hopefully. If not, it's been nice knowing you. Take care.